What's going on, you guys? Slim back here with a new video, more Master Duel content, but your boy had a blast at the XYZ festival. I dominated it. It was just so much fun. I know a lot of people have a lot of bad things to say about it, but not your boy. Even though I played against a ton of those self-burn FTK decks, I didn't care. They were dumb enough to build that deck. They wanted to lose quickly and give me 500 medals. I'll take it. It was fine. A lot of times I didn't even let them win. I literally would just kill them through my own deck, so it was awesome. As you can see, we maxed it out. Unfortunately, 20,000 medals is all you can get. You can go higher, but there's no incentive past 20,000. I have over 20,000, but you don't get anything additional. You kind of just duel just to duel, which is fine. You can also just duel in ranked. I'm at plat 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter. I just go in there just to play for fun. But you guys already know, I played Numeron. I freaking thought the deck was amazing. I think it was one of the best decks next to Zoo for this festival. There's a lot of decks you could have played, but that was the deck I played. If you guys want to check out the gameplay and stuff, definitely come check me out on Twitch. Links in the description. It's at IamSlimYugioh. I stream a couple days a week. Just come check it out. We always just hang out and have a great time. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys over there. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys the deck I played. It's super straightforward. I'm trying to win fast, lose fast, and move on to the next game, and that's basically what I did. If you guys are wondering how this worked, I'll just explain it real quick before we get into the deck. Basically, this is what you get every time you would win, and it used to be you would get 200 medals. I believe it was 200 medals for winning and 50 medals if you lost. You couldn't surrender, stuff like that, yada yada. But because of the self-burn FTK, people trying to lose quickly, they upped it to 500. So literally grinding through this was so simple. As you can see, you get to the end, you get a lot of legacy pack tickets, but the main thing is just the gems. Got a ton of gems from this, was super happy with it, and I suggest everyone just do it. Get those free gems, you guys. It's literally free. I didn't drop a dime for this deck, so it was totally worth it. But I'll show you guys what I played, and like I said, I played Numeron. And this deck is just bonkers. This deck is so stupid because you literally just, as long as you see the field spell, as long as you can break their board or their back row, you just OTK them. And if for some reason they have an open board, that's why we play limit or removal. So I'll get through the list. Shout out to my brother Jerry for making me play 42. That's just his number. Since I was playing Desires, that's why I played 42. Also, it honestly just did not matter. And shout out to my boy Calvin the Kid. He was with me co-hosting when I was streaming, just seeing me just grind through with this deck. He also played a variant of this deck because we honestly thought this is just how you get through and play the fastest game. So with Numeron, it's literally win fast, lose fast, whatever it is. But I love the deck, and shout out to all the Numeron duelists around the world. This deck is really cool. This deck is really cool. I just wish it was better in the TCG, but it really does shine in Master Duel. So we'll get into it. So 3 Numeron wall. This is how you get to the field spell. But more importantly, so I played a lot of mirror matches. This card is the be-all end-all because a lot of times if the opponent is trying to OTK you, if they have limit or removal on an open board, this could be your saving grace because you take damage, you special it, it ends a battle phase, in addition to already searching your Numeron network. So this card is just absolutely insane. I was always hoping to draw into this just to save my ass if literally I thought my opponent was going to OTK me. You got to play 3 max C. It's Master Duel. You have to play 3 max C. There's no way around it. There's literally no way around it. If you're getting far without max C, shout out to you because it's hard. It's really hard, especially if you were playing in platinum like I was, grinding to get to plat 1. You need max C against Drytron. You need a lot of cards against these decks that just want to go special summon heavy. Didn't see a lot of Nibiru at all, so max C is just insane. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Ash is the next best card. There's always something to Ash. Literally, you can Ash the Max C. I can't tell you how many times I did that. Just Ashing Max C so they can't, draw cards is crazy. Max C actually isn't great against this deck, though, in case you guys are wondering, because all the gates come out at once through Numeron calling. So basically, they get 1 draw for that. And then if you do need to go into Gate Sunya, they'll get at most 2 draws. So Max C, broken against every other deck. Against this deck, not that great. So yeah, that was it for the main monster hand traps. And then 3 Planet Pathfinder. This is just another way to get to your field spell. Not much to say. It got Veilered a lot. It got Impermed a lot. I attacked for 1,000 because I'm crazy, and it just, yeah. And if it popped off, I got the field spell, so it was cool. On to my board breakers. So I decided to go with 2 Lava Golem and 3 of the Wind Kaiju. So Lava Golem was insane, self-explanatory. If they have 2 or more monsters, you know, you want to at least crack 2 of them. The burn damage wasn't really relevant. Like, you're usually OTKing them. You just summon this in defense, crash your guys into it, and you win because the last gate will be at 8,000. I chose Godarla. Now, looking back, I could have played Gameciel. Like, really, I just chose this because I thought I would see the wind statue. I was just taking that precaution. Never saw it. Didn't matter. Didn't change it, though. I literally did not change it. This was the exact list I played, and I literally was like, all right, well, if I see it, cool, whatever. I can't tell you how many times, though, I'd open 2 of this, give 1 to my opponent, special summon 1 myself, then attack with all the gates, and then still attack with the kaiju. Like, it was pretty cool. Like, it being 27 was pretty relevant. So, I don't regret playing this one, but you honestly could play any kaiju monster you want, and I just chose this one just for fear of the wind statue that never came up. Harpy's Feather Duster. Wasn't trying to play against any back row decks. Even though Eldritch was banned in this ban list, it didn't matter. There were still a lot of traps. It was just good against the self-burn deck because a lot of times, even if you duster them, they couldn't actually like kill themselves. So basically, I would get the satisfaction of OTKing them. That was my whole point with this deck is I don't care if you're trying to self-burn. If you don't get your life points down to 0, I will do it myself. And I get satisfaction in that. So there's that. Terraforming, of course, for our field spell. Triple Desires. That's why I played over 40. I feel this card is absolutely necessary, though. We play so many 3-ofs. Like, you really just need to see your cards, and just the +1 is important. Like, I've always been an advocate for Desires, and I know people don't play this in this deck, like, not everybody, but I just want to draw cards, and that's why Memories of Hope is at 2. Like, this card is bonkers. This card says draw 4. I don't know any card in the game that literally says draw 4, just for the hell of it, and this card is ridiculous. Like, I can't tell you how many times I would summon the gates, activate this, draw 4, and then be able to, you know, crack whatever was left on my opponent's board to guarantee the OTK. So, yeah, there's a reason why this card is at 2. Like, this card is actually crazy. This card is cracked in this game for sure. Drawing 4 is just bonkers. 3 Lightning Storm, super versatile, front row, back row. 99% of the time it's hitting the back row, but you'd be surprised. Sometimes I do need to hit the monsters or bait in the gate or something. So yeah, Lightning Storm's just self-explanatory. And then we do play 3 of the Numeron Calling, and we do play 3 of the Network. The Network is obvious. I play 3 Calling just because I want to see it. Hard drawing it is not that bad. I hard drew it a lot, and even if, you know, you have the field spell up, you can still activate it from hand. You just want to have 1 to send from deck if possible, but if you draw both pieces, you're fine. A lot of times I draw the field spell and this and be like, all right, whatever, I can just Desires and just hope that, you know, I get there and just break their board. So shout out to the MVP of the deck. Like, low key, I wish I crafted a 3rd. I should have done that, but I didn't. Only play with 2 copies, but limiter removal is absolute stones. When people know you're playing Numeron or you're playing the mirror match, they're gonna leave an open board. You literally summon your 4 guys, attack, activate this, it's game regardless, and it was game regardless so many times. So shout out to limiter removal all these years later. This card is bonkers, and your monsters normally don't get destroyed because then you just link into Gate Sunya and they all go away through that effect. So that was never an issue. 3 Droplet, super mandatory, in my opinion, with this deck. You could play Chalice or whatnot. Droplet's just insane, though, just being able to crack a whole board, and the halving of the attack and stuff is super relevant, too. So I think Droplet's just insane in this deck, especially because you can go, like, Lightning Storm, Chain Droplet. You could literally Droplet away after Desire. Like, you go Desires, Chain Droplet. Like, there's so many just ridiculous interactions to just crack a whole board. So that's why I like this card. It's super versatile. If you don't have this card, like, either in the TCG or in Master Duel, just play Chalice. It's basically the same thing. Like, you just need to crack like the main monster that's getting in your way. And then 3 Imperm, just to meet the trap requirement. Honestly, to meet the trap requirement for the exhibition, I still am working on that, so you'll probably still see me in the XYZ festival. It's like the hardest thing to crack if you're not playing a trap deck. Like, you just need to activate trap cards. So this is just good, just being able to stop stuff too. So I really like this card. And then 1 red reboot just to blow out all the trap cards, and I use this multiple times. Opponent Solemn Judgmented, I activated this. They definitely lost because they're at 4,000. I'm doing Numeron stuff. So yeah, that's the deck. 42 cards. It was perfect. Don't need to explain any of this. It's all the gates. It's 3 of every gate. There's nothing special about these. They just under Numeron Network attack, can't be destroyed. When they attack, they just double, and yeah, you just end with 8,000 to the face. Or you just do what I do and just limiter removal, and it's really game. Shout out to Gate Sunya, actually the MVP, because this card can steal games too. You just literally use your Gate 1, turn it into this. It banishes all the XYZs, and then on the next standby phase, it comes back, and they get burned for the combined attack. So they get burned. I think it's usually for I want to say it's, what is it? On average, it's like 3,000 on open field, 6,000. Sometimes I burn them for 8,000. It just really depended, but this basically just solidifies the game. And then you just punch with this and it's game. And then I played a Zeus. This was kind of pointless. I thought I don't know why I played this. I did summon it like 2 or 3 times just to have a wall, but that's honestly all it could do because you're only putting 1 material under it, so it never is active. I think I did it just to confuse my opponents, and sometimes it actually worked because I just put it in defense. They actually couldn't get past it. It has 3,000 defense. It was actually pretty bonkers, but yeah, just play a 3rd Gate Sunya. Don't be dumb like me. I just wanted to play Zeus, I think, and yeah. Don't play Zeus. It won't do anything. Just play a 3rd Gate Sunya and you'll be good to go. But yeah, that's the deck, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Numeron's freaking awesome in the XYZ Festival. You guys got a couple more days to finish it. If you're not sure what to play this deck. Like, this deck is so dumb. Just hit the go second and just OTK your opponent. And if it doesn't happen and you lose, oh well. You still get 50 medals and you'll get there eventually. But yeah, you win, you get 500. So it goes pretty quick. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of this deck. Again, shout out to the Numeron Duelist. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I guess next cup is Synchro Cup, so we got to come up with something new. But yeah, honestly, if you're playing Platinum or you're doing the XYZ Festival, give this deck a shot, you guys. You guys will steamroll through the competition because this deck is just so ridiculous. Mirror Match really sucks. It's like watching paint dry, but yeah, you know, you just got to get lucky on that one. And Droplet comes in handy, and Numeron Wall comes in handy a lot during that match. But yeah, that's everything for today, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.